Welcome everyone, Costin here with a campaign as Seti. Now I did call this faction the single worst major faction in the game, but there are certainly ways to make it work. And this is what I am going to do in this video. I am going to show you how to become a powerhouse as Seti with more or less baseline settings in the game. Not everything, not quite everything, but for the most part. One of the things I do have to say about Dynasties is that unlike, say, Warhammer 3 and Warhammer 2, where you have factions that are flat out not worth playing, like Demon Prince, in this game every faction can be played and you can succeed as every faction without feeling like you're pulling your teeth out. Now, to be clear, you can win the campaign in Warhammer 3 as any faction, it doesn't matter. Now, what do I want to change over here? And I would recommend firmly for everyone to change these kind of things. Well, first off, we're going to increase the seasonal effects. This is just so that it's more useful. And then we're going to want to use one turn per year. The reason we want to do so is because we are the heirs of the dynasty. And what we want to achieve here is we want to become Pharaoh as quickly as possible. You can do it slower if you want to. The only thing that you absolutely do not want to enable over here is immortal faction leaders, unless you want to go to war with Meneptah. You can avoid the entire civil war in Egypt if you're playing things correctly over here. Beyond that, turn off the Sea People invasions. They're just a freaking annoyance, not an actual great mechanic. And I'm going to turn off Iron Man for the sake of recording on YouTube. Other things, and you can change these in the campaign. It's more of a preference thing in battle. We're going to add very high weather severity, battle terrain severity, penalties from flanking. We're going to increase these to high, not necessarily very high, because I do think that there are certain problems with that. Anything else we want to enable? Oh yes, we want to have all features unlocked at the start, so Ancient Legacies and all that, because in order to really make Seti effectively, you do want those features as quickly as possible. Again, you can manage with just complete baseline settings, but it's just going to be less of a freaking annoyance over here. So anyway, just skip the intro cinematic and let's get into the campaign over here and show you how exactly we manage this guy. You know, Seti was a really bad pharaoh. Egypt went to hell and back under him. And then it went to hell and back under Tosret as well. Tosret is Egypt's greatest mind. No, Tosret. Alright, over here we start with a unit of Royal Kapeshi Guards, Lower Egyptian Militia, and Lower Egyptian Militia Slingers. The first thing we're going to want to do is go into the court if you have it unlocked. If you don't, you won't do this. But get elite warriors from the first commander. Seti has one benefit, in that he can make requests in the court even if he has 0 regard to the faction. Keep in mind that this will still lower your regard, but at least you can use that. You could go, of course, with Kushai mercenaries and reap profit from mines, but I do feel getting that sorted out as quickly as possible is really beneficial. Other things that we will want to do is go to various factions over here and get as much of a benefit as we can in terms of resources from these particular factions. A couple of the things we want like 100, let's say 200 wood. We can trade bronze for it. And say 50 gold. We can also trade some stone over here for this kind of resources, and there we go. So we got some wood, we got some gold. We'll be doing this with every faction that it is available with. Over here, we do want to join the war against the Sea Peoples that are invading Egypt and get some gold from Meneptah. Again, trade stone for that gold. You will want it. And maybe a couple of bronze over here for 1,000. Maybe not quite 1,000. Alright, some gold over here. Some food. All of those things. Now, with all of that secure, we actually need more wood. Interesting. Okay. And we're also going to need more gold. We realistically want those chariots more so than most other things over here. So we just want a bit more wood over here from certain factions. Let's see who else is available. Okay, he is available. He can give us some resources over here. So let's say 50 wood, 100 gold. Alright, he doesn't really have the best stockpile of resources, but he will give us... That, by the way, is Ramesses' dad, so...
Ready to spill blood.
We still need wood. Bit of wood.
All in the name of Destiny.
And let's take a look at what else we have available over here. Stone may be a problem, but it won't necessarily be one. Actually, we can trade a lot of the stone that we have right now for other things. Regardless, go to Tostred, go to our wife over here, and get some resources from her. And yeah, we can trade a lot of the stone we have, because, again, it's not necessarily going to be too important that we do have it right here. And we can give her some bronze as well. I do want the wood because I'm going to need it for multiple things.
I will make it.
Okay, there we go. That should, for the most part, sort it all out. What else do we have in terms of... Yeah, we got another faction over here that we can go trade with. Though in this case, it wouldn't be worth it all that much. So we're just going to take a look at the factions we actually have good relations with and what else might be available. Well, that would essentially be it. Like any faction that we have good relations with, we've already traded with them. So now what we want to do is get these 2 units. And actually, we're going to need some bronze. But not to worry, that can be sorted out. Does anyone... Well, Ramesses actually has a good amount of bronze available to him, so we might actually want to trade some of that stone for it. Because, yeah, he does start with an enormous freaking stockpile of bronze. We do want... Let's say... There we go.
Very well. Burning for battle.
Now, the reason we're doing all of this, by the way, is because we want to get those units, get the replenishment over here in the battle, and then take this particular settlement. Get that to tier 2. It says Camdian victory, so just go pick it up.
I write my legend in blood.
They will either retreat or they will attack again. We could have fought that manually to make that work. Okay, so we got in this particular settlement over here. We've solved our bronze issue.
Your lives are mine to
and now what we're going to do is recruit some lower Egyptian spearmen and start working on unlocking another god dedication slot. In terms of the power of the crown, we're not going to do anything right there. And we're going to go with the builder. No, not... sorry, the builder. The merchant, yes. Thank you. And we want to go to the Western Desert with as much food as we can carry. Actually, we can trade more of the resources we have for that food. Who has a good amount of food? Meneptah seems like the kind of guy who would have a lot of food. So we want roughly... Okay. Alright, he's not going to trade all of that though to us. But we do want that extra food, because we want to send a bunch of food over there into the desert.
Your thoughts are always welcome here.
Golden won't be too much of an issue. Nor will bronze. We just gotta get that merchant going as quickly as possible, so... There we go. 5,000. Let's say we don't send any wood, or we send just 2 of them. Alright, we got 2 points available over here. We're gonna need more wood. Okay, because we want... we don't necessarily want his levy clubman or any of that crap. We will want his unique units later, but not now. Who starts with a whole bunch of wood? Maybe
Dear
toss for it
husband,
again.
I'm always glad for your company.
We will see. Oh, but you might say, well, you're running out of resources, Costin. Not quite. Not as much as you might think.
Crown Prince.
Regardless, get that range barracks going over there, and we got commandment over here. We can get more production of resources or sacrifice. Right, stone. Improvement cost upkeep. Let's get production of all resources sorted out for a moment. We need to wait 5 turns to set up. And one of the things we're going to want to do over here, of course, you know, it is going to take at least 2 turns to get this going, right? Oh, yeah. When you start a campaign, one of the things you shouldn't forget is, yeah, just go to camera settings and disable everything over here so that you don't have to wait for factions to make their turn. Now, the reason behind the infantry and the archer is pretty self-evident. The reason for... Okay, so that's 264. You might say, oh, you're losing gold. What are you gonna do? Well, don't worry, we'll get that gold soon enough. So get a lot of this stuff. That's the reason we went here. And yes, this is actually a very, very good trade over here. Because that's 500, this is 400. But, so we're going to lose some food. But, quite importantly, it is worth a lot more than what we're spending. Okay, so RSI, so let's get that one. And yeah, we'll just go with conclude dealings over here and go to Upper Egypt.
For Egypt.
Now, we want to go to the court and we want to make a request and reap profit from the mines. I have a plan. And I will not be deterred
in the name of duty
from that particular plan. So yeah, right now we have absolutely no resources available. That's fine. That is fine.
Ready to spill blood.
So we're just gonna put him in encamp stance. And just start moving slowly across the desert. As for his skill point, hit them hard. Enemy cannot retreat if attacked. Let's go with that. And get some replenishment. And more crucially, post-battle loot. Okay. So yeah, it's going to take a bit to sort it all out. But once that first caravan shows up back home, we will be rich, gentlemen. So don't worry about it. Honestly, you could genuinely argue just not doing anything like the first few turns. Okay, so we want one of these stone bundles, but we don't want both of them. What we want to get here is all of this, or as much of it as we possibly can. So what we want to trade, that is, holy shit, that is worth a lot. But 10% upkeep is 10% upkeep. So each of these, that's 10. We could sacrifice all of these, right? For these. And that would be it. And now we return to Upper Egypt.
Divine Prince. Get moving.
Without an issue. We don't want the Temple of Seti, or we can upgrade this particular location in order to increase our bronze income, which we will need. Again, gold is a bit of a problem, but not for long, gentlemen, not for long.
For Pharaoh's
One of the
glory.
things to pay attention
Don't
to,
anger
though,
me,
is
Red.
these kind of these kind of peace agreements that you will start getting available as these factions are defeated one after another. So we're gonna need a bit of gold just to withstand the turn, but the minimum possible. There we go.
That makes... Let us explore.
And then another court action is available. We want to gossip with Haman Mess because we're going to be able to use his action again. So next turn, all of those units that I just recruited will be available again. We also want to recruit more units over here. So we're just going to get some lower Egyptian conscripts. We're good on resources for a moment. And we've spent everything we could spend over here. Of course, we are going to suffer a bit here because we are not building the economic stuff over here. But once you get into that loop of just being able... Actually, we want one more spearman unit, lower Egyptian spearman militia. Okay, so that's sorted out right there, and we're just gonna keep going. And soon enough, we'll start pumping out armies like crazy. People talk about the quantity of the units that Seti has. Quality is important in this game.
My strength only grows.
No. So we almost literally ran out of gold over there, but that's fine because we got all of this sorted out. That is gonna be... Yep. What we're missing. Get that stone income. So, all the food. So here's the thing. We sent a lot of food, right? But we got bronze, gold, stone. It's like we made all of the resources we spent back. No problem, gentlemen. And now we can instantly construct this and start getting higher tier units. That is the strength of Seti. So we're just gonna send off more food. Though we are gonna want to fight a battle first.
Born to conquer.
Although, do we?
Stay alert, peons. Advance.
I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried
Your lives
about...
are mine to
Okay, do we
spend.
have enough? There are none available. Alright, then we will work with that. We're losing some food.
In the name... I'm tired of this already.
Well. So gold is gonna be very plentiful over here.
I suppose.
Not a problem. And let's start getting another general.
Proud son of Egypt.
And we got chariots. Who knew?
We will
Some
gather
like
strength.
chariots.
Strength is all that matters.
Okay, we could use more.
I am the soul of Ra, and this is the heart of all.
Keep gossiping over there. And what I want to do is trade with whoever has the best resources over here. Okay, he is not... I mean, he's obviously a good choice, but... You know, we gotta be a bit careful here. On what we spend our stuff on.
A good
For Pharaoh's glory.
fury of the desert. I speak.
You don't want to make a deal with Meneptah, by the way.
In the name of... For Pharaoh. Son... In the name of...
In the name of duty.
Okay, that's our out. And send that expedition there as well. We're losing 1k, so bear that in mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna send some food over here.
Ready for battle.
Alright, that's looking pretty solid. We will want some legitimacy modifiers soon enough.
Mightiest of princes.
Okay, get that modifier right there. You want the combination? No. Sorry, Tasret, I actually need my wood. Regardless, we're gonna need more units. Quite a few more units. But not in a rush. We do basically need to wait. Like, as long as Meneptah is alive, that's fine. So, you know, unless when he dies, obviously that's going to be a bit of a problem. But until that, it's a question of legitimacy, really. Win 2 battles, conquer. Yeah, let's go with that.
Fear me.
So you don't even need to fight any battle over here.
Traitors.
You can just genuinely auto-resolve your way to freaking victory.
Never in doubt.
You do want to occupy settlements because otherwise,
I am
yep,
infallible.
some gods have become available. New gods, so we got Cyrus over there.
Loyal and strong.
Destroy that.
All will remember me.
We have a road over here, so we can use that to our
I
advantage.
will carve out a legacy. Forward, men.
Alright, let's enter the settlement and sell all of this. Get more stone. Got a lot of this stuff. Can't get enough of it. Don't worry too much about modifiers of resources. Those are not going to be particularly important right here. We do need food, I'm afraid. 15. Okay. Yeah. No, it's not worth it. It's half the bronze. So now send them to Upper Egypt. And you'll just keep doing this again and again and again and again. We're okay for gold. We're losing some bronze, but it's not really too much of an issue.
Well, for the most holy are
And
always watching.
next turn we'll be able to make that request. What's the power of the crown like? So we are at 29. Obviously, legitimacy can be a bit tricky. We do need stone right now. Or do we? I mean, 2 turns,
husband,
but
I'm always glad for your company.
let's actually make that deal that she wanted.
I see.
So we can build everything here. Well, I screwed myself with just a bit over right there. So we can gain that legitimacy. Does anyone have a lot of wood?
I speak for the gods.
He does.
They offer you
Though
their
what the
blessings.
game considers to be a lot of wood as opposed to what you consider to be a lot of wood is a bit of a different discussion, right?
Pharaoh,
But yeah, Meneptah is useful early on. We do want that bronze.
I am unmatched.
And then we will need to find a solution for our
Their
gold
strength in
problems.
numbers. Only the best will stand beside me.
And even bronze problems.
I fight for my brothers.
Dear husband.
Oh, she
I'm
actually
always
has...
glad for your company.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And we'll need food too. Maybe I should give her back some of that stone. No. No.
We are.
So whoever is lacking... Okay, he's lacking stone, so you might trade us some bronze. So let's do that. This is actually something that is available very easily. So he will give us what we need. We're gonna push it to the limit. To the very brink.
I want no cowards in my ranks. You will all fall in line.
And now I have to find a way to keep my economy afloat while I wait for that particular caravan. Yeah, this is a constant, you know, back and forth, back and forth. This is one of the reasons I would recommend quite highly that you do start with extra resources.
Your thoughts are always.
So we do need... No. Who has a lack of wood? With good relations.
I always look forward to our meetings.
Yeah, he does have it. And what we need is like 300. Okay. $200 maybe? Yep. Very close to a freaking disaster here, not gonna lie. Might have to cancel something, yeah, probably will. Not that one though. But one of... Yeah, let's just cancel the Legitimacy Monument. See, we need stone.
I will defend my... For Pharaoh, I always look forward to our meetings.
We just need a bit.
Welcome, friend. This should be interesting.
There we go. At the very freaking limit of what we can do. And next turn we do have more stuff coming in.
Crown Prince Seti.
We can reduce upkeep even further if we want to on our stuff. But next turn... What can he equip? Obviously we can send him home. We might have to. But let's see how things are once we repair the stuff that we have. We can also make some other requests over here as well. The reason I'm being so aggressive, by the way, if you're wondering about that. Okay. Wait. Yeah, that will do. Although, what do we need more? Gold. Yes. I'll trade that. So even if we go bankrupt for a single turn, we could make it.
In the name of duty.
We
Ready
can
to
also
move
be a
out,
bit scaven.
Always prepared.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be total scaven over here.
Ready to spill blood. Do not falter.
Warrior of Egypt.
The wrath of Egypt.
Fate beckons.
Divine Prince.
Let Egyptian superiority be foremost in our minds, Seti.
Clearly. Say hello to the solution to everything. Wow, that's a lot of shit.
Done for the
Trading.
Bloodshed
What's
awaits.
that? Don't worry about
Be
units.
welcome in the court of Meneptah,
We will get
beloved
that.
of the gods.
Gonna keep those guys.
I'll work you to the bone. Burning for battle. I have no time for the weak.
Maybe I should have kept all those guys, but we can win this. Mistakes were made.
Fear me.
No, don't get toss threat involved.
Glorious combat.
Will they have a garrison? Will it
Ready for
matter?
battle. We will never be defeated.
And we get some experience too.
I am capable of anything.
Even if we do reduce the settlement level, but the amount of money we got from... We literally robbed them blind. Like freaking hell. Yeah. That was something. Alright, get all of this stuff sorted out as we probably should. Stone is incoming.
Sets chosen.
Can we just auto-resolve this? Yeah, we can.
This is true superiority. Mightiest of princes.
Who cares?
I am the might
Besides, we got
of
more
Egypt.
units incoming.
Crown Prince.
All will remember me.
Get rid of these two buildings. We don't need them. We do want some stone.
Working together, we can expand our horizons.
So much for gold problems.
This will be
Or for any economic problem altogether.
Crown Prince Seti.
The one issue we do have here... Damn, I'm so tempted to just get rid... You know what? I will. And I'll instantly construct. Now we have extra post-battle loot, so this is where
I will carve
things
out a
do
legacy.
start going our way in a very substantial fashion. Because we basically want to cross over here. You know, it's actually not necessary. Because I didn't see the road there. But yeah, economic problems resolved, gentlemen. What about legitimacy issues? Power of the court. Well, we're gonna be close enough to be able to challenge good old Papa. We won't be able... We can't declare war on him, though. Sadly enough. What do you mean, sadly enough? You want to kill your own dad? Yes, I would. Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration, but trust me, if I was in Seti's position over here in the game against my own dad, I would do it in a freaking heartbeat. No problem. No regrets whatsoever. Yeah, they're trying to run away. It's kind of crazy how far you can get. Like, keep in mind, I had to have no economic benefit, no outright. The only, and even like, even if I had not, even if I had started, you know, completely baseline level, completely from scratch, all that stuff, I would have only had to fight those first two manual battles.
Get marching now. Ready yourselves, men.
In order to. Okay, let's just get him there. Yeah, what we want is this one.
Ready for battle. All will remember me. Push on.
Ready to spill blood.
None can withstand Seti.
The wrath of Egypt.
I will carve out a legacy.
Okay. Wait, why? What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, where do we want it? Let's see here. Yeah, let's get the Shrine of Seti.
In the name of duty.
Very good. Yep. What do we want to give him? Let's take the slingers and what else? What else? Yeah, take one of the units of the levy bowman.
Journeying on. I will retire to my quarters.
Leave the weak behind.
So now we're in the capital and we got all our money back. Construction costs. Yeah. Gold, gold, gold.
Born to lead.
That feels good, not gonna lie. Alright, upgrade that archery range. Truth be told, not necessarily. Let's get that stone income.
Born to conquer.
And then we send out another caravan. What do they want? Well, they want stone. We know what they want. Problem is, Sinai. They value... Oh, okay. Let's go with that. Bit of a problem.
The divine court bids you welcome. Here you serve at my behest.
What betters you, betters our empire, I am sure.
Okay. Get some piety.
Your request is fair. You shall have what you desire.
How unusual. Pleasant conversations are few and far between at court.
Alright, we're gonna need more regard. But not really all that much.
Burning for battle.
What is gonna be a bigger concern is
Legacy
food.
everything.
Yeah, let's get... No, there's... Yeah, leave it there. Here it's fine as it is. So this army over here... You know what? I think I'm just gonna get rid of all of these guys. Just keep... I don't need to recruit a second army right now. It's not really a priority.
Always
Not that fast of a priority anyway. It is something I do want to do, but not really right now. Okay, let's see diplomacy. We want to get some of our guys married.
Welcome, friend. This should be interesting.
Because they do have... Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. How much do you freaking want? No.
I fight for We can do great things together. I know it.
For Pharaoh's. Let us talk then. I am sure there is much to say.
Well, no one wants to marry my generals. Okay, fair enough. I do want to get them married. It's annoying that you can't do it for the family tree, because that would be... That would be pretty useful. What's the dynasty tree like? Anyway. So this army will march slowly towards their capital, where we'll put it under siege. This one will withdraw over here. And now right here, I am in a strong position, economically speaking, to do whatever the hell I want. And believe it or not, like, there's 6 units defending the settlement. So this army over here, which is taking attrition at the same time, keep in mind that they're not going to be in a position to be able to stop me. Yeah, it's certainly auto-resolve the game, isn't it? I mean, I guess this is one of the benefits of Seti, and one of the things that can mask his issues. You can avoid fighting major factions for a very, very long time in this campaign. You have no chance against those major factions if they've actually built up correctly. Okay, so win 2 battles. Yep, let's go with that.
Prepare my tent. For the Empire. Get going.
Build up. We're gonna get a rebellion soon enough. It's not really a worry though. So let's see what we got here. Food, bronze, sure. Give me all you got. Oh geez, that is a lot. Let's get all of these, maybe. Do I need bronze? Nah. Besides, we already got all the... So, yeah. Next turn. Go back home. This is so fucking stupid. It's not even funny. Alright, we might face a rebellion here. This is one of the things I do dislike about Seti. It's like... Okay, so we got devoted general. Let's make Seti a devoted general. Set isn't an especially great one, but he does at least give you that range benefit. And you do have some archers available in your case. So yeah, I guess that can work.
in Pharaoh's presence.
It is my duty as an Egyptian to aid my peers when I can. For Egypt!
Yep. The unstoppable fucking army. Well, yeah, let's get into buying archers. We do need food.
I will carve out a legacy.
Welcome, friend. I'm sure we have much to discuss.
Yeah, I'm sure we do. I'm sure we freaking do.
We work well.
My blade is
Resource crunch resolved. It's gonna be free in one turn. We do need 4 though. Alright, let's get some. Yep. I'll leave that one open. How's the power of the crown? Very good. Very good. We do need more legitimacy. A lot more legitimacy in point of fact. In order to not get screwed over here.
Ready to spill blood. On your guard.
Oh, you guys really just want to get obliterated over here. See, I love it when the AI does this. Because, like, I just show up and just destroy them.
Why break sweat for those vermin?
They can't retreat. That army couldn't retreat, right?
Crown Prince.
So now we just besiege them. And they're freaking using the AI's own shit against it. Like, the AI does have this tendency on legendary, at the very least, to... what's some ambition we even have? What do I care? Mining hammer. Nice. Yep, just conquer the Egyptian sacred lands. Meneptah. What do we want? Okay.
Proud son of Egypt. We need more blades. I want no cowards in my ranks.
I won't run out of food. Yeah, that is one concern there. Alright, so get these generals sorted out. We are very fierce. +4 recruit rank. War never changes, huh? So now we just wipe these guys out and we're good. Golden even. And then they'll start taking attrition damage.
My strength only grows.
Nope. That is absolutely not fucking worth it.
Make them suffer. I write my legend in blood. The spoils of conquest.
We don't want that rebellion. That's the reason I'm doing it. Oh, we need wood. Oh, nice. Hold on, what's the name of the province? Alright. Hard die, huh? Yep. That's solved.
eager to fight.
I will carve out a legacy.
In the name of duty.
Fear me.
So now we want an even bigger army.
I need blades to my cause. My forces will grow. You will all fall in line. Weakness will not be tolerated.
Alright, upgrade that one.
Serve me well, for the most holy are always watching.
Courtesy is befitting of our sophisticated people.
Born to conquer.
Yeah, they should rebel soon enough. Let's go into Sinai again. Yeah. We're being ridiculous, aren't we? This is just flat fucking silly. Who has a lot of wood?
Well, what can I do for you?
Give me everything that you don't have.
Dear husband, I'm always glad for your company.
Okay.
A wife.
Good, good,
My
good.
heart is my own.
So what do we want here? Yeah, get that one. Economic benefits. Yeah, pick up that one. And I'm just gonna leave myself open here because we want to get that extra god slot. That's the reason I'm not using that.
The wrath of Egypt.
So what do we got? Fatigue built up, minus 10%. Yeah, let's go with that. Because we don't want that extra replenishment.
Born to lead.
Oh. Nah, we do need to repair that.
Called by fate.
For Pharaoh's glory.
What's my, Yeah, we do want to start constructing this soon enough. That's a lot of stuff that we got. I do need a wood province. So we got some stone and we got this minor faction here. But what we really want to go for is was it. Though that could be a bit tricky.
I despair of your presence already.
Should I take it? Maybe I should. That way I can declare war on Wazet.
Egypt.
And they'll be none the
I
wiser.
stand strong.
There we go. Yeah, we can afford that. More wood, huh? Yeah.
Well, what can I do for you? Good.
Get that wood. And get, yeah, happiness and workforce growth. Not quite enough gold. Yet. I love the yet part in that. Now, I do wish to stress out that all that I'm doing here is certainly and absolutely available to all the other Egyptian factions. And not just Egyptian factions. Like, I'm just taking advantage of the merchant over here to make it work. Other factions are better because they either gain better resources, they don't have to march through a freaking desert, or if they do march through a desert, they're like Amon Mess, who's like sitting on massive piles of gold, so he doesn't give a shit. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, okay.
I am Pharaoh. In this court
thank
you
you.
serve my will.
Wait, what? We are Pharaoh. Yep. And we will take that position for ourselves. And set army wages for Copetian sword units lower. This is just recruitment though. So meet the new Pharaoh. He's a prick. No joke, he is a prick. Hmm. 15. What can I get for 15? I really don't want that. Yeah. Well, I mean, we got enough stone, so. Yeah, let's just go for the food, whatever is available. Yeah, get that back. Go back. Have some fun. Once the economy is in a much better state, then yeah, other options will become available.
Bow before Pharaoh.
Yep, let's go for that.
Ready for battle. March on, men. I fear nothing. Trained for war. There is strength in numbers.
In the name of duty.
Yeah, we're just gonna... Actually, we're just gonna force march this guy over here to get this particular settlement as quickly as possible.
I am Egypt.
We need food.
My court is the most grand son of the sun.
The future. What is it you wish to discuss?
Yeah, let's not do that.
All will remember me.
Battle is my calling. Talk then, but I expect you to give my...
Yes.
I will unite my people.
Proud son, warrior of Egypt.
Death!
Son of the sun.
Certain factions are just not gonna be that easy to deal with, are they? We do need more food.
Working together, we can expand our horizons.
Astaroth is not particularly happy for us. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of this.
A what?
For Pharaoh, we are both proud sons of Egypt, are we not? Agreed.
Okay. Oh. That's a mistake on my part.
My name will be legend.
We can deal
Only
with
the
it.
best will stand beside me.
Wisdom in all things. Speak your mind. Your thoughts are always welcome here. We work.
There we go.
For the
The garrison certainly can tackle a lot. What's the situation of it, though? Yeah, it's 8 units, so they should be fine. But we do want to deal with what I said. Should have been a bit more careful, I know. Oh, fun fact. We're now Pharaoh. The reason we want to go for Waset, by the way, quite seriously, is the reason has to do with the fact that there is, if we look at the power of the crown, right, there is a particular hat in Wasset that gives us some nice benefits. So it gives us that legitimacy and 10 diplomatic relations. That's what we want over here. We also want Memphis or Menefer. But yeah, we do want Wasset because there's 2 hats over there. Both of which are pretty damn useful to actually have under my control. Like, that's one of the things you do want to go for. So Campeche, 10%. Yeah, let's go with that. It doesn't show up in his model. So yeah, fancy hats for fancy people. Regardless, it will hurt us initially. Now, interesting tidbit here. Nope. You might be pretending to be a Pharaoh kid, but you ain't a fucking Pharaoh. You gotta avoid the civil war, though. One of the reasons you want to be so aggressive is that even though you could wait technically for resources, it depends on how fast Meneptah dies. So if you've set it slower, you have more time, but all the same. Like, it's just generally speaking. Yep, so these guys are gonna cause me some freaking heartache. We do have elite units at our disposal over there.
All will remember me.
Born to lead.
Okay.
Eager to fight.
Replenish over there.
Mighty Pharaoh, feed my power, Great One. March!
Yeah, the gold situation is not great. But we're gonna sort that out in just a moment. Well, the food situation isn't great. And that amount of stone, whew, that is gonna be nice.
I will carve out a legacy.
So if we had enough gold, we could make that work.
This court is designed to serve me.
Alright, we gossip. Losing a bit of gold, but we can manage it.
Come, let us see what negotiation brings.
Hey, you want stone? I got a lot of it.
I can...
Do not test my patience.
There we go.
Fate beckons.
They can handle a lot there, so I'm not too worried about one. What's the power of the crown situation looking like? Well, there's absolutely no one that can challenge us. I forgot that you do gain legitimacy for... What we're losing. Oh, we need a bit more food. Alright, send one with... Which one? You can always sell some stuff that you don't need. So for instance, over here, just... Like, you can always have some fast caravans going. So for things... Like, they value... You know, they do value that, for instance.
Come, let us see what negotiation brings. Egypt could...
For Pharaoh's glory.
Okay. So we're gonna need another army over here, more
In the
troops.
name of duty.
Just get those resources going.
My blade is
Set up an ambush right there. Yeah, we're going for Wasset. I could actually turn Seti's entire army around here, no problem. Then go via the sea. That could work. We set up an ambush over there, could be useful. Do I need this many high quality troops? No. But yeah, you do want to aim for Wasset. It's kind of a pain in the neck for Ramesses, of course. Though he does have Memphis. Barter agreement with any faction. Seriously though, game?
Ready to spill blood. Stay alert!
Does he still have that attrition?
The wrath of Egypt.
Yeah, we do need to go to war. We need those resources, right? Well, hello there.
Eviscerate them.
And if they attack us, we can defeat them.
This is true.
Just gonna get the bit of
superiority.
replenishment.
Mighty Pharaoh. I will.
But yeah, we
carve out a
do need the
legacy.
post-battle to keep going right here. That's kind of the thing about Seti, though, is like,
Mine for the
he
taking.
does need to
I
fight
fight for
battles
Egypt.
continuously in order to
For Pharaoh's glory.
get the resources he's gonna need.
Wherever I'm needed.
Do we need gold? Could use it. Go back home. Get that gold, go back home.
I heed
So
only-
Seti can certainly win this battle, but I'd probably have to fight that one manually.
The court of Egypt must bow before Pharaoh.
Gossip. Hey, Dosret. You wanna be the high priest of a moon? Good for you. Oh yeah, we lost our support. More stuff.
In the name of duty.
Working together, we can.
But this is going to
expand
be a
our
continuous
horizons.
process. The thing is, like, I'm kind of screwing myself over because I'm not fighting enough wars. No joke. No freaking joke. Yeah, we can't afford that. We do need that food. This is the limit.
Our corp.
For
The fire of Nubia.
Don't strain yourself thinking too hard, brute.
All right. We'll do it.
Bow before your superior.
Good things always happen when we put our minds together.
And yes, I am willing to sell adoption into Dynasty for the resources we do need.
A word.
I will unite.
Thing about vassals,
Surely you do not believe yourself capable of rule.
Oh wow, he doesn't even have any bronze. That is shocking. Anyway.
In the name of duty.
Alright, disband that.
Called by fate.
Can't really afford more troops right now. But once they attack here, it should be easy enough. Oh, and they will attack because they think they'll stand a chance. No one stands a chance against Seti. Well, that is a solution right there. So at this point, with just the caravans, it's enough to keep me going. Oh, they retreated. Little clever bastards. They knew they didn't stand a chance. Maybe it's an ambush. I don't care.
Power is mine.
There's my solution. Okay, go to the court.
I am Pharaoh. In
Get
this
all of
court
this
you
stuff.
serve my will.
Yeah. Eventually you do want to get those connections sorted out. Refuse. Start praying those resources.
Ready for battle.
As long as you can keep this going.
Divine Prince.
Yeah, seriously, you just had
My
to do
will
that, didn't
is
you?
absolute.
You gotta love the AI sometimes.
I am the might of Egypt.
So yeah, I say you do want to keep fighting continuously. That's the reason you invest so much resources into getting a powerful army from the very beginning, because you will want it.
I am your doom. You cannot hide.
So with Wasset soon to be under my control, all my problems will start going away.
Always ready. We need more blades. Prove your.
Of course, not all of them, but many of them.
I will see blood.
And that is enough.
Warrior of Egypt.
Battle is my calling.
I fight for Egypt.
The fire.
I stand.
And as for getting the military alliances and avoiding a bunch of pain coming your way. So we got... Who's short on gold, but plenty on food. Good
I
relation.
always look forward to our meetings.
Not really a problem.
Now that.
How can we help each other?
One of the things you may want to do is send a hero, a general, to go all the way and find Cyprus. The reason is Cyprus has a ton of bronze that you could use. So that is a particularly beneficial agreement that you could go for. It can help you a lot.
I suppose.
So yeah, just like, people didn't necessarily believe me when I said this. You don't have a resource problem in this game. You play this game on the highest freaking difficulty vanilla-wise, you will not run out of resources if you know what the fuck you're doing. What it really does, really, in terms of, like, resources, all that it really does is make it so that you're having to constantly do this bullshit. That's it. That's all that you're doing, really. Bull fucking shit. Okay, so okay. Should be fine. Anyone using that? No, no. Yeah, let's go with that. And that. Yeah, we should be good.
I demand the respect of my court.
So what's the power of the crown right here? No one is even close. Again, baseline side. You can make it harder for yourself by giving various AI factions more benefits in terms of legitimacy, but yeah, basic level. What is your goal in the long term? Well, Waset is always a good one. And the reason Waset is a good one is also Waset is a lot easier to fucking date than Memphis. So, yeah. Yep. Obviously, I would have to fight all of this on my own, but we've taken the city. Or very close to it. Now rebellion might decide to attack the city over there. Or maybe not.
Crush them to pulp.
Okay.
They can
Big
rot.
boys. Fair enough. That is some gold income. And now go back to... We need gold! We need gold!
The court of Egypt must bow before Pharaoh.
Do you desire aid from the mighty warriors of Egypt?
Hold on. Yeah, no one has...
Let us talk then. I'm sure there is much to say. All right.
But yeah, this is one of the situations where we do actually want to fight. Yep. Obviously, I would fight that battle manually, but
None can withstand.
this is essentially the campaign. I just want to achieve this particular objective over here. So that would be it. We're in an unimpeachable position in terms of the power of the crown. We got all the one that gives us extra diplomatic relations, so we are now in a very strong position. All our core positions have been improved, and no one is going to march against us. Because how would they march against us? So, but yeah, I should have probably destroyed that rebellion right there. That's how you play Seti, gentlemen. This is how you win as the weakest of the major factions of the game. Keep in mind, I could have done things in a whole bunch of different ways. Could have been even more aggressive, crazier. Could have probably gone for Waset faster, you know, gone via sea. Next target, these guys. They're the next on the chopping block. Look at that sweet, sweet territory. They got gold over there, which we will sell to Tosret, but hey, no one's perfect. Costin signing.